External rotation is the most important of the rotator cuff exercises. Unlike the ball and socket hip joint, the shoulder is basically flat and so becomes dependent on the rotator cuff muscles to maintain structural support and stability. The shoulder is most vulnerable when abducted and it's externally rotated during the tennis serve. Shoulder exercises alone will not strengthen the rotator cuff, so make sure that external rotation and lateral rotation are part of your shoulder routine. The side-lying lateral raise does a better job of isolating the rotator cuff than the normal standing lateral shoulder raise. The rotator cuff supraspinatus muscle works only during the first 30 degrees of the lateral raise, so we must limit the range of motion to 30 degrees. Strong delts and rear delts are also essential. Penn State University increased the average serving speed of its women's tennis team from 70 to close to 100 miles per hour through a shoulder exercise program. Wow! So be sure and do your shoulder exercises if you want to improve your tennis serve too. Upper body muscle speed and leg power are the focus of the plyometric exercises for the tennis serve. Did you know that osteoporosis is a major health problem for Americans, especially women? But some recent data shows that a significant and growing number of men are affected. Osteoporosis is dependent on the amount of peak bone mass and the rate of bone loss. So when you're young, be sure and exercise and consume adequate calcium to build bone mass. As you get older, to slow the rate of bone loss, be sure and participate in strength training and consume 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams of calcium a day. Strength training means weight training. Walking and other forms of aerobic exercise are not a substitute for strength training. Be sure and check out our Flex Appeal segments for kids and seniors. Most seniors and many others with an insufficient dietary intake of calcium will need calcium supplements of at least 500 milligrams. But be aware that not all calcium supplements are created equal. If they aren't easily absorbed, they won't help you. Here's a simple absorption test. Put your calcium supplement into a glass of vinegar. If it doesn't dissolve in 30 minutes, it won't dissolve in your stomach either, and therefore it won't be absorbed in your system. So what do? Choose another brand. And don't forget to take your calcium. Working out in the gym is a great opportunity to learn from people who are more experienced in training techniques. Just make sure they know what they're talking about. The gym environment offers a professional place to train and with better equipment than can be found in most homes. Today I'll be playing personal trainer for Brad and Kay, starting off with step-ups, squats, and moving on to the incline chest machine. I needed a little spot. She could just cup her hands right under the elbows and give them a little help with the sticking point. You never want to take the weight away from your training partner. Just give them a little help when they need it. Again, you always want to hit your muscles from different angles. Keep them guessing. You don't want to do the same exercises every time you work out. Keep things changing. That way you'll be a little bit sore the next day. The answer coming right up when we come back. Time's up. Result, your clothes will fit better. The benefits of being fit sounds like a good excuse to go clothes shopping to me. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time on Kiana's Flex Appeal. But before you go, check out what's coming up on our next show. Perfect day to go running on the beach. I'm going to show you my very favorite ab workout routine. We're going to do 10 repetitions of each exercise and then move on to the oblique crunches. So I'm going to get my buddy Mark and we're going to get started. One of my favorite body parts to train, right here, the abs. I'm going to show you a combination ab exercise that I like to do called the Kiana Combo Crunch, like that, followed by the oblique crunch. Let's get started. Ready, Mark?
Ready.
Okay. Palms straight out and down, up. Keep the shoulder blades off the pad. Small little isolated crunches, working right in through here on the upper part of the abs. 7, 8, 9, cross the arms. Slowly working our arms farther and farther back to make it even harder. Exhaling, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Behind the neck. 1, 2, feel it? 3,
Feeling it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, and make it even harder. Arms up. Notice, Mark, in our keeping our shoulder blades off the pad. Looks like we're praying to the palm tree god. 9 and 10. That's one set. Okay, now we're moving on to the obliques. You ready?
Ready?
Okay. Crossing the ankle over the knee, keeping the hips open, arm out to the side, elbow behind the head, and crunch up. 1. Same principle, keeping the shoulder blade off of the mat, working right under here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side.
You're making it look too easy.
It's my partner. Okay. Arm out and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 10 more. So we've shown you the combination crunch and now the oblique crunch. Do 3 sets of each and you'll have nice flat washboard abs.